Hello, my dear students. Today we will be starting our new topic, that is electronic spreadsheet part 1. In this session we are going to complete the two topics. First is using consolidating data and another one is creating subtotals. Right? These two are the new topics which are included in spreadsheet. Now first of all, let's know what is the meaning of consolidating data. Means consolidating as an English word, the meaning it shows that means we have a lot of data and on the basis of data available a consolidated summary is to be prepared. ऐसे मीनिंग समझ में आता है ना? तो the same meaning it has. Now let's learn the exact meaning. It provides a graphical interface for copying data from one range of cells to another one, then running one of a dozen functions on the data. Means what we got from here, like copying data from one range of cells to another, right? Copying data from one location to another. During consolidation, the contents of cells from several sheets can be combined in one place. Means if we have specific reports at 4 or 5 different locations, then at one place they can be combined and a summary form can be created without any effort, right? Simply it means combining data from different sources into one place. अगर हम ये सारी चीज़ें समराइज शॉर्ट फॉर्म में कहना चाहें, then what we can say that it means combining data from different sources into one place, right? It lets you collect, or you can say it lets you consolidate the data with minimal efforts. Now let's learn how to do it, how to consolidate data. For this you have to open the data, or you have to open the spreadsheet, you have to open the document that contains the actual data which you want to consolidate. Then from the data menu we will use the consolidate option. Then for selecting the data we will use mouse, and as many data at different location we have, that we will keep on adding, right? जितनी बार data copy होगा उतनी बार वो, जितनी बार आप उसे paste करेंगे, that will be added, right? And some additional ranges are there that let us learn it practically. Here I have created, I am just making it little smaller. Fine. This window is Open Office Calc I have opened, and already to avoid the time wastage I have created a small data. Here you can see the 3 sheets I have created. First I named as 2019. I want to show the sales of specific car in the month of Jan, Feb and March. Then in 2020, second sheet name I have given here 2020. इन द सेम वे आप 4 साल 5 साल 10 साल 15 साल कितने भी या मंथ वाइज इफ़ यू हैव द डाटा, बट द कंडीशन इज़ योर डाटा मस्ट बी इन सेम फॉर्मेट. यू कैन सी 2019 में वही कार हैं वही मंथ्स हैं, देन 2020 में भी वही कार्स हैं वही मंथ्स हैं. फाइन. इन द सेम वे एज मैनी रिकॉर्ड्स यू हैव, सपोज 2010 से आपके पास रिकॉर्ड्स हैं, तो फॉर देम ऑल्सो ज़रूरी नहीं है राइट नाउ फॉर शोइंग यू द consolidating data feature I have created these 2 records, right? Then third sheet I have named at consolidated. Here we will create a summarized or consolidated report on the basis of these 2 years. But one thing we have to take care that here also the same format, same names of cars, same titles, same headings, that should be used, right? I think this is clear. This is how your data is to be with you, right? Now for consolidating the data you have to go to data, then click on consolidate, and after that you will see this window. Now from here you can see the consolidate dialog box has opened, and here you can select the function which you want to apply in your consolidated report. Suppose I want to apply the sum function. or average, whatever you want, the maximum, minimum. Right now I am applying sum function. Right now here you can see the source data range. Let me make it little bigger. Source data range means for which data you want to consolidate. Click with the mouse here and go to your sheet for which you want to have the data which you want to include in the consolidation. Then select the data. Selected, this range automatically will come here. Right now click on add. This range is already added here. Fine. Now हमारे पास तो 2 साल का रिकॉर्ड है, तो नाउ लेट्स मूव टू 2020 means second record. Again here select the record, that range come here. Got it? Again click on add. जितना भी डाटा हो just keep on selecting and keep on adding. सबसे मेन चीज़, अगर add नहीं करेंगे then that will not be included in your consolidated record. Got it? This thing we have done. Now copy result to means where your result will be shown. For that, as already I have shown you that this consolidated sheet I have prepared, right? Here just select it and select the area where you want to show your consolidated record. Got it? Done? Now from here click on more option. Here you can see row labels and column labels and link to source data. First of all let's know what it does. अगर आप ये सब नहीं भी कर रहे हैं, click on OK, then even your record will be displayed. But this feature is most important. I'll prefer that not to use it, but I'll prefer that it should be used. If we click on this data, then what happens? Your record, whatever will be shown here, that will be linked with the data from where you have consolidated. मीन्स जिस डाटा को लेके आपने कंसोलिडेट किया है, अपना डाटा समरी बनाई है, इट विल बी लिंक्ड डायरेक्टली टू दैट रिकॉर्ड. सपोज 2019 में कोई रिकॉर्ड गलत टाइप हो गया, एरर इज देयर, यू विल मेक दैट करेक्शन देयर एंड ऑटोमेटिकली द करेक्शन विल बी डन हेयर. गॉट इट? दैट आई विल शो यू. तो इट शुड बी लिंक्ड टू द सोर्स डाटा. ऑटोमेटिक अपडेशन विल बी कैरिड ऑन. हमें ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर हमने 10 पॉइंट्स वहाँ बढ़ाए हैं तो यहाँ 10 पॉइंट्स मैनुअली बढ़ाएंगे. नो, दैट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. बट इफ विल अनटिक हेयर then manually corrections will be required in the consolidated data. Right? Then row labels, if we tick on row labels, then your data will be detailed, will be summarized, will be consolidated as per the rows. Like 5 to 6 rows इसकी हो गई, 5 to 6 rows 2019 की, 5 to 6 rows 2020. तो your data will be displayed in almost 12 to 24 rows, and that will not be proper readable. And if your settings and formatting is not same, then the reading of that data becomes very difficult. Same with the column labels, means write 3 columns for this for 2019 and 3 columns for 2020. So data will be displayed in 6 columns. Right? चलिए, first of all let's see what the consolidate do without doing this. Link I have done. Now click on OK. Now what we see here, it is 451. 2019 में हमने यहाँ 350 डाला था और in 2020 101. तो 350 plus 101 is 451. But even then we want to match it. Here you can see, due to the clicking on link to the source data, these links are created. If you click on this, it will show you ये 451 आया कहाँ से, 350 for 2019 and 101 for 2020. Same, as you can click, it will show you the detailed source from where your data has been taken. Means for 2 years the data is taken and that is summed up. हमने sum function लिया था. Got it? Now due to the linking, what happens? Suppose ये 350 की जगह मैं यहाँ पर 352 कर दूँ. 352. Press enter and now go back to the consolidated. What we see? Automatically यहाँ 352 हो गया. Automatically the sum is changed. This is what I was saying, that no manual change is required in the consolidated data. आपकी reports में कोई corrections if required, any error is there, just make the correction only in your reports individually. In the consolidated one, that will be done automatically. Right, now let me undo it. Now let me go to data, consolidate, range are already added. Now I want to show the average, right? But from more I'll take row labels, then click on OK. As I have already shown you, in rows it will add on the rows for 2019 and 2020. You can see total 24 rows it have used. And if we click on the plus sign, means we are expanding right now, the reading of data becomes very difficult, isn't it? है ना मुश्किल? What it is showing? It's showing the data for year wise. पहले 2019 के सारे data दिखाए हैं, फिर 2020 के row wise it is showing. तो reading of your data becomes very difficult. Got it? Now I want to show you column wise. Untick on this and click on column wise. Click on. Now you can see instead of 3 columns, 6 columns are there. 2019 के 3, 2020 के 3. And if we'll expand by clicking on this plus sign, it is showing for Audi the complete 6 records. First 3 for 2019, then rest 3 for 2020. In combined form they are visible, and these are the extra rows. ठीक है, बीच वाली जो है they are extra rows, they are not having any meaning. जो गाड़ी के नाम के साथ हैं, which are with the car name and complete record are there. So I think this is just for viewing. Got it? Fine. So I prefer, what we'll prefer? We'll prefer to go with without row label and without column label. Just link to source data, that must be done. And click on OK, and this time it is showing average. We have taken the average function right now, right? In दोनों की average निकली, then this will be there. Got it? And we can see it in the expanded form. I think the consolidated is clear. This is how we can consolidate our data. Everything is detailed. Next is how to consolidate data. This thing we have done, right? But here in detail it is told you that what is the use of link to source data, row label and column label. Now let's go one through it. Link to source data to insert the formulas that generate the result in the target range, right, rather than actual result. If you link the data, any values modified in source are automatically updated in target. Means in the source files, if we make any change, then that change will automatically be done in the target range, right? And through the row labels and column labels, if the cells of source data range are not to be consolidated corresponding to the identical position of the cell in the range, but instead according to a matching row label or column label. Means wherever the data is to be matched, if your format is not okay, then this in row label and column label settings, reading of your data becomes very difficult. To consolidate by rows or columns, the label must be contained in the selected source ranges. The text in the labels must be identical so that rows and columns can be accurately matched. That's what I was saying कि अगर आपकी formatting exactly same नहीं है, then the representation of the consolidated data, that will become a hodgepodge, right? And in the last we have to click on OK to consolidate the ranges. I think we have made it clear in the practical session, right? Next is creating subtotals, the second topic of today's session. Subtotal, as it is very much clear from the name, subtotals, main totals से पहले related to specific options, subtotals are to be done. So it's a function that is listed under the mathematical category when you use the function wizard. अलग अलग function हम we can use in spreadsheet also. Because of its usefulness, the function has a graphical interface accessible from data or subtotals. Means there are two ways to go to subtotals. First method is go to insert menu, then click on function, and under mathematical functions this subtotal function you will get, right? And but because this function is very useful, so by seeing this its usefulness, it is accessible through the data menu and directly subtotals will be available there, right? Now as the name suggests, subtotal totals data arranged in an array. Array means where more than one items are there, right? That is a group of cells with labels or columns or rows. Using the subtotal you can select group. कौन सा group? As per which you want to do subtotals. Suppose एक table है हमारे पास and we have different types of students in that, with commerce stream, with humanities stream, with art, with science stream, and we want to count the number of students in specific stream. Then obviously we have to group our data as per stream wise. Stream wise means तभी तो count होगा ना कि humanities में कितना बच्चा है, science में कितना बच्चा है, तो there the subtotal works. Fine. When you click OK, calc adds subtotal as well as grand total. Means दो फायदे, subtotals तो होंगे ही होंगे, grand total will also be there. Fine. Now to insert the subtotal into a sheet, ensure that your columns have labels. Means whatever the table you are going to create in calc, that must have headings. Table में headings होती है ना, column names, that must be there. That is being called here labels. Then select the range that you want to calculate, right? Then we have to select the data or the table which we have created for subtotals. Then go to data menu and subtotals. और second method मैंने बताया था, go to insert menu, then functions, and in the mathematical functions you will get subtotals. From both ways we can go to subtotals. In subtotal dialog box, there we will be having two boxes. First is group by box, means as per which column we want to group our data, right? And second box is calculate, means as per which column, for which column you want to calculate the column. You have to select both the options and finally you have to click on OK. Now let me show you. I have created a table. Here you can see these are the labels, or you can say column headings: name, exam name, and marks. I have used name of the students twice or thrice. Name of the exam is there, and marks of each and every exam is there. Now I want to see the total of every student, total, right? So I have to group the students with name, right? Data is clear, I think. First of all, select your data. Then two methods I have told you. Let me show you both. Insert. Then from insert you will get functions. Where the functions are? Here you can see functions. Then from here in the mathematical functions you will get subtotal. This one is there, right? ये first method. मैं अभी इसको क्रॉस कर रही हूँ. एंड नाउ सेकेंड मेथड इज गो टू डेटा एंड यू विल गेट हेयर डायरेक्टली subtotals, right? Both the methods can be used. Click on subtotals. Now this is the option, sorry, dialog box for subtotals. Here you will get first box. Here you have to select with which column name, with which label you want to group by your data. As already name is clear, हर बच्चे का नाम दो दो बार तीन तीन बार है, तो I want to group कि बच्चे का नाम एक ही बार दिखे और उसका टोटल मार्क्स दिख जाए, right? Then I want to group it by name. Done. Then calculate subtotals for. तो टोटल किसका करना है भाई? As ये तो बाई चांस हुआ कि we have only one numeric column, तो obviously I want to total for marks, right? Then from here function you can see, like average marks if you want to get, that can be selected. Sum you want to get, like दोनों का sum हो जाए, that can be done. Right now I want to see maximum. Done. These things can be done. Then from here, अगर आपकी टेबल बड़ी है, we have a lot large and large data, then we can group our data in several groups, कि एक बार name wise होने के बाद exam wise भी group हो, then any third option we have for grouping, that can also be done. Right now we'll concentrate on first group only. Now next is options. This is optional, if we will not do then it's also okay. Here it is showing page break between groups, means एक ग्रुप सपोज अजय का ग्रुप बन जाएगा, उसके बाद पेज ब्रेक चाहिए, लाइन चाहिए, हम डाल देते हैं yes हमें चाहिए. Okay, then case sensitive, I think that's okay, no need to do this. Then data you want to show in ascending order or descending order, let it be in ascending order, fine, done. And after doing this, click on OK, and what we see here, let me make it enlarged from here. See, हमने कौन सा फंक्शन लगाया है, मैक्सिमम. You can see Ajay max is visible here. Out of these two, the max function is visible, right? And this page break, जो options में हमने select किया, that do you want to show the page break after every group, here we have done automatically the sum of group wise. It is sum nahi, whatever the function you have selected, we have selected max. Now let me show you function also. I am Control Z, pressing Control Z, then here data subtotals, and from here I'll select sum, right? Now click on OK. What you can see, sum is visible, 25 plus 26 is 51, like that. And at the last, the grand total of all the marks are also given, right? I think it's clear. This is how we can do, or we can use the subtotal function also for a large group of data, and by segregating group wise also, right? After that, that's it for now. Thank you.